We are flying on one of the smallest airlines in the world, Level. From Barcelona to New York, it's a direct flight on A330-200. Let's go check it out.
Did you know that before taking this flight, that Level actually belongs to Iberia?
No.
Yeah, so when we were flying here, the crew told me Level will be its own airline. I think it's going to get its own code in about a few months' time, and they're getting 2 more A330-200, so they'll have a total of 8, I believe. I think they have 6 now. So small airline for sure, but maybe turning into a major budget player for cross-Atlantic ocean travel. Here is Level A330-200 parked here all the way at the end of the E-gate. Okay. For our flight to New York, it's saying go to gate. Boarding started just now, so we gotta run. Right, we are rushing from our Sala lounge to catch our flight. E-gate sign. Now this flight is on Airbus A330-200. We got these tickets for $196 round trip between New York and Barcelona. We did post a video about our flight to Barcelona, so if you're interested, you can check that out. Let's see if our experience is the same as when we were coming here. E72 to 86 is in front. All right, here we are, line group 2, ready to board. So it is 6:18. We are boarding, but sadly, they held Alia at the gate for second screening. So we're going in first strategically, that way we can have room for our carry-on items. This is the first time the three of us are going into the plane by ourselves without Mom. But hopefully we're gonna see her in a couple of minutes, and this gives us time to settle in. Plus we can put our suitcases up. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And that's the kitchen. I'm kind of excited about our flight back because it's longer. Right, the very first row here is row number 9. And row number 9 is the extended leg room that I'm going to show you in a second. We're going to go to row 16. So this is the extended row.
All right, so we made it.
Alia joined us. So again, Alia got pulled for some extra security check.
I always get extra special treatment, so never mind.
She's a celebrity, but we're very happy she has joined us. It's Airbus A330-200 and the same config, 242 config.
And guess what? We got lucky once again. The people that were sitting next to us were kind enough to switch our seats with our window seats, so all four of us are together again.
Yes.
Most of the time we're not flying a plane that has 4 seats in the aisle.
Yeah.
And whenever there is, this is what we prefer, because being together is most of the fun. I mean, you could be doing everything else, but if you don't have your company, it's not as much fun. So it's always nice whenever we can all be sitting together. So we're gonna enjoy the next 9 hours. We're pretty excited about it.
Here's a quick seat tour. In front of Alia is a nice screen with a remote. The screen is nice enough because we were not expecting Level to have screens behind the seat. So because of that, there are the older screens
with a remote.
Yes. Right next to the remote is the remote pops out, and with a keyboard. They're like almost antique at this point, but next to it is your USB-A port. So bring your older USB-A wires if you want to charge your phone. Then you have your tray table. The tray table do slide in and out, and it folds, which is kind of nice. From a seat space perspective, ample seat. I'm 5'8", Alia's 5'8", and we have enough knee to back of the seat room. Even with my giant backpack, I have room for my feet, and the cushion of the seat, fairly comfortable. Now in the comments for a Level, some people have stated that there is barely any air when you get in. So yes, they did restart the plane and air just turned on maybe 7 minutes into boarding. There's people still coming in, but now I can breathe a little bit because the air is flowing.
And we do have access to control our own fan, and the seats do come with a headrest. I have already mentioned this about 1,000,000 times. I love having a good headrest, and this one is really nice. It falls right on your shoulders. It's really tight and just enough space for your head to be straight while you're sleeping. Yes, it does go up and down, so this is perfect. Your control for the recline.
Yeah, it was actually shocking on our flight here.
Yes.
These seats really recline back
A lot, yeah.
a lot.
That was a really good recline. We all four of us were flying red eye coming here, and we did get a really nice and comfortable sleep on these seats because they recline a lot. This is what the armrest looks like. I think it's really nice and sturdy. Like you can put it in any position and just rest your arm on it, and it wouldn't fall down at all unless you really push it down. So you could place it like this and just rest your arm. Now on your armrest, this is where the headphones go. They do not give you headphones, although you can purchase it for 350 euros. We checked it in the menu, so you can purchase or you can bring your own and plug them in. I brought my own, I did not purchase, and mine was a regular phone plug-in.
A single.
Yes, and I just tried plugging it in one of these, and surprisingly it did work.
So this is your right, this is your
Yes.
left. If you only have your regular headphones, you can only hear from one side of your head.
Yes.
My headphones do come with a little bit a jack
Yeah.
with my Sony XM4s, and those work perfectly here. So
Yeah.
the aircraft is a little bit old school, but it works.
Here's what your back seat pocket looks like.
By the way, I love these bags. Look at it. It's okay not to be okay. This is an Airbus A330-200, specifically -243. Here's a safety card. Alia is now demoing the menu. Now, Alia, the menu from Barcelona to New York is different than New York to Barcelona. So they have a bunch of stuff like lasagna for 14-15 euros. Ramen is 550. Burrito is still 15 euro approximately. You can also do combos. And here is the tomato and veggie pizza. This is from Barcelona. So this flight is from Barcelona. Now you're on to your 7 euro sandwiches. You can make it a combo for 11.50 with a drink, bagel, ham and cheese, a whole bunch
And
of
these
stuff.
are the one from America. So if any time you're flying from America,
You can get these.
these are the items that you can choose from.
Then they have a bunch of snacks like Pringles, popcorn, and chips, and your cookies and desserts, including Haribo. Last but not least, they did put pictures of cups of Coke, Nestea, and ginger ale. It says 250 euro, although they don't have pictures of cans. So I wonder when you order, do you get a full can or do you get 2 sips with a bunch of ice? That's that was my fear. Coffee, tea, your hard alcoholic drinks, and this is the fun stuff. So you can buy the amenity kit. Now if you go in the premium version of the seat, you pay extra for that. You get this backpack with a blanket, some eye mask, water bottle, and a
Neck
headdress. I ended up getting myself a level luggage tag removed before flight for 6 euro on the flight to Barcelona. Here's your Wi-Fi package for 1 hour 5.99, 4 hours 13.49, and your flight pass for 20.49. This is something we mentioned on our other video as well. It's something we have never seen before. You can upgrade your seat right now. Go to premium for 165 euros. If they're available, you can get exclusive quiet cabin, wider seats and meal included, plus your blanket, pillow, and priority disembarkation. Most airlines don't offer that. I think this is the first one where even at this point, let's say if Alia doesn't want to sit with me, she can pay 165 euros and move up all the way to the front.
They can pay me 165 euros and I would still want to sit with you.
Sorry? That's why this works. From Barcelona, they go to Boston, New York, Miami, LA, San Francisco, Buenos Aires, and Santiago, Chile.
And then level partners with American Airlines, Alaska, Iberia, Qatar Airways, and Vueling.
All I'm gonna show you guys the cabin real quick. It's a 242 config. Now let's check out the IFE in English. 4 icons here: movie, TV, listen, and my flight. Furiosa, Joker under TV. They have Friends, some music. So there's some Mozart, Electronic Minds, Swing Jazz is my flight. So there are no maps on this one. It just shows you your total time, distance, speed, arrival time, temperature, altitude, and an icon that moves as you get closer to your destination. We're waiting for our exit from the gate. It's about 6:54. The flight's original time was 6:35. The mood lighting is on in the plane, purple on the side.
So nice.
Yeah, purple on the side. It kind of goes with the purple headrest.
Yeah.
Now we're waiting for the safety briefing to start. I will show you a couple of scenes from it. I actually think it's a very clean safety briefing that Level does. We are taking off by Barcelona.
Bye, Barcelona.
And hello, 9-hour flight. Not sure what's happening here. This is showing LAX to Barcelona. Maybe they reset this. But our arrival in New York is going to be around 10 p.m. I'm going to actually go and watch a movie. Have a nice nap. We're going to pick you up in a little bit. Now, meal service is starting for anybody who purchase meal with their tickets. It's about $40 per person per way. So all 4 of us, it would have been $160. Or if you're hungry, you can bring your own snacks, or you can purchase snacks. It will be a good taste test to see if spending €11 for a chip, Coke, and tomato and veggie pizza is worth it or not. If you don't have meal, they do offer water. So the kids got water. Orders placed. We got our Prat premium chips. Water is included, so they do give water. Plus, mid-flight, they do have water stations at the end of the plane and at the middle of the plane, and you can check out a full glass of Coke, no can, but it's a bigger glass, so that's nice. I'm waiting for my hot pizza sandwich. Now, if you purchase a meal on the flight, you get that tray with pasta or chicken. Those are the 2 options. And it comes with the bread, some snacks, and a side of Coke. I got my sandwich. Took about 10 minutes or so. This is a tomato and grilled vegetable. They call it pizza. That actually looks pretty enticing. It is a pizza in the sky. €11. Was it worth it? Yes or no? So she didn't like it. Alright, I'm gonna go in next. Let's see if it's good. It's a little bland. I wish there was some red chili peppers, but in a pinch, it's not a bad option. So we're gonna continue this meal, continue with Dune, continue with our flight. So as I'm eating this, Alia brought some homemade chicken sandwiches. And when I say homemade, these are homemade. Alia actually made these buns. Thanks to Joshua Wiseman, who, when we watched his video on how to make a brioche bun, Alia has been great at making these homemade sandwiches, including homemade bun, chicken sandwich, or chicken salad with cheese, lettuce. Oh, that's gonna be yum. We have moved on to some chocolate snacks that we bought in Barcelona and continuing the movie. And this is wrong. We're not going from LAX to Barcelona. but I'm assuming the time is correct. We still have 7-hour flight. So far the flight is pretty comfortable. As far as that pizza sandwich from Barcelona to New York, I'm gonna recommend it. I would give it a solid 7 out of a 10. So it is 10:15. We have been in the air for 3 hours. Here's a toilet in the middle of the plane. That's very unusual. I don't know what this is, but looks fairly okay. Good old A330-200. Not sure what this dial is, but plenty of space. Clean, fairly clean. But I've never been in an A330 middle toilet before. So unusual with all these dials here. Anybody knows what they are? Let me know. Cigarette, coat hanger, your usual soap, a little wet. But the staff has been coming in and out and cleaning this. So I'm gonna head back, continue watching the video. Another 6 hours to go on this lovely flight. I'm just hanging out here so I can talk to the crew, go to the other side, and Khizr's sleeping, so I'm gonna lower his seat. Here's Alia hanging out in the plane. Khizr's sleeping. I'm gonna now head back through the curtains. Arrival check. We are 1 hour away from landing. Now they're handing out sandwiches to whoever paid for. Alright, after sandwiches, next up are drinks and time to collect garbage, prepare for landing. And here we are. Welcome back, Alia. We are leaving our flight. Thank you so much. Have a nice one.
Thank you, sir.
All right, boys and girls, welcome to New York. Overall, our flight from Barcelona to New York on this $196 was fantastic. Seats are comfortable. The plane is wide body. All 4 of us sat together. I even bought a pizza sandwich, which I will give it a 7 out of a 10. It was good. The entertainment was great. I watched Dune. Thanks so much for coming along. I highly recommend. Based on our experience, that Level is a great airline. We're gonna catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now. Now gotta run to the immigration.